Alicia, you ready to fly?
I guess.
On this episode of Taking Off, it'll be fun.
Anticlimactic there. I guess. I have to.
Grab the paper checklist and let's do our initial.
Emergency?
No. So initial.
Lola.
Call it out loud.
Pre-flight complete.
Okay.
Tow removed.
Check.
Seatbelt secured.
Check.
Brake set.
And yeah, parking brake is set right now. It's right in front of you. It's like the old school.
This one. Okay, gotcha. Landing gear handle down.
Check.
Cabin door secure. Skipped one.
That's all right. Okay. Yep. Secure.
Okay. Fuel selector left.
Okay. Go
That's
ahead.
right. Hold on, I can't reach.
You're gonna have to do that.
Okay.
You need to scooch up and be able to touch the pedals too. So get yourself where you need to be.
I'm short, so all the way up to the top. Cowl doors open.
Okay.
Is that this one?
Yep, they're
Okay.
open.
Alt static closed.
Okay, and that's that knob right there to the
Here?
left.
This
Yep,
one.
that's it.
Okay, it's pushed in. Mag off.
And that's the key.
It's off. Master switch off.
It's right next to the key to the left. The two red ones.
Okay, I'm guessing this is off. Okay, electrical off.
Yeah, that's avionics and all that. Oh, it's not avionics, but PFD.
This one? This one?
That's avionics, but that's going to be the next one on the checklist.
Avionics off.
Okay, circuit breakers.
Which one was the electric?
PFD.
One?
No, the PFD right there.
Oh, gotcha.
And also any of this, if we wanted to, we could turn those off.
Okay. Circuit breakers in.
Okay, they're right there on your leg, knee, left knee.
These? All these little buttons?
Some of them stick out because they're pullable, but don't pull them.
Gotcha. Throttle full aft.
Okay, check.
Mixture full aft.
Check.
How are you know it's full?
Because I know, and you could pull it if you wanted.
Oh, it's pull out?
Aft is backwards.
I knew that. And this is out?
That's
this is out?
propeller. It's all the way in.
Oh.
That's throttle.
Throttle aft. Okay. AC off.
Okay.
I know where that's at.
As you aren't reaching for it, it's right here.
Yeah. And then WX winds and
What's
borrow.
the weather? Weather, winds, and barometric. So Alliance is showing winds at 050. That's a crosswind at 8 knots. And variable 010. So we're going to use runway 32, but that's going to be 4. That's a 9. Oh, it's a direct crosswind. Wow. It was from the north earlier. Okay, but 8 knots is it's an 8 factor crosswind, and we can go up to 21. The barometric pressure is 3031. So if you want to set your analog, you can. 3031.
31.
Okay.
Now I can actually see this. I've never seen that before.
Okay. All right. Now what's next?
Engine.
Okay, so now we're ready to go to the engine checklist. So talk it through.
Battery switch on.
Okay, do it. But not the master of the alternator, but just the battery. The two red switches.
Okay.
No,
These ones.
yeah, so just the battery side, the one on the right. Turn it on. Okay, next.
Oof. Landing gear light check.
It's green and on, and then you push it in.
I push.
Okay, and that's the next thing. Landing horn, gear warning horn check.
Gear warning horn check. Okay, mixture full forward.
Go ahead.
That's this one?
Mm-hmm.
And I just push it?
Yeah, push that knob in.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, I broke the plane already. Propeller full forward.
It already
this
is.
One? Okay. How do I know it's full forward? Just push in?
There's no more silver left.
Gotcha. Okay, throttle full forward. This one doesn't have a button.
Push it in. Now, if it's tight, there's a lock right there, so unlock it. There you go. It still might be tight, but push it. There you go.
Okay. Do I tighten this back up?
No.
Oh, okay. Prime both switches. 2 to 4 seconds.
So there's the yellow and red. So what you're going to do is you're going to watch right here, and you're going to wait until you see it kick into second gear. Well, go ahead now. There it goes, and off. Off. Off.
That's right. There we go.
You flood the engine if you keep it on too long.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, good to know. Throttle a quarter inch in. I caught a quarter in.
Okay, so come back all the way out and then go a quarter in.
So out.
And a quarter in.
And then
A little bit more right there. Okay, release the parking brake.
Is that a brake
no,
on?
I'm just going to tell you. No, go the other way. You're going to brake it. There. No,
this way?
towards your left. Uh-huh.
There we go.
Okay, now, with the top of your toes, push in the top of the left and right rudder pedals. You feel the brakes? Those are the brakes.
No, I don't. Oh,
at the top of the pedals.
Second phase. Oh, it's top. Okay. Oh, okay. I feel them.
Okay.
This is gonna be a great video. Look at what an idiot Alicia
the
is.
audio's not going to work very well, just so you know.
It's right next to me. It'll be great.
Okay, because this is where I try to take. Oh, and I actually can't. The seatbelts make horrible sounds on the audio. All right, next up.
Brakes on.
Okay, push the step on the tops. Really good.
Okay.
Okay. You got to hold them, so don't kill yourself.
I'm holding.
Okay. Yell clear.
Clear.
And you're ready to start and idle.
Crap.
So what you can do, put your right hand right here.
Okay.
And your left hand is going to turn the key on and start it like a car and wait for it to kick.
I go all the way to start.
Clear. Keep holding. And let go. Push in. Pull out. Pull out. There we go. Now, immediately turn the alt on. Okay, turn the PFD on.
Here we go.
Okay, what's next?
Oh man. Okay. Connect iPad. Or EDM set fuel quantity. Electric trim check.
You missed something too on the engine start.
Oh, let's
and also we need to be at,
lean.
Yeah, I just did 14 turns, 15. Also, what does it say on RPMs? This is really important. I'm going to go ahead and do it.
1,000.
Yeah, we need to be at 1,000. We're burning that engine pretty busy. So that's an important thing at the start. Okay, now continue on.
Okay. Alternate on check. Amp meter charging.
Okay, so make sure your alternator is on, which is that.
Yes, it's on.
And that we're positive on our amp meters right here.
Okay. Make sure lean 15, PFD on, avionics on,
EDM set fuel. We're going to do minus 15 gallons. Just know that on that.
Okay.
Because he didn't reset it.
Okay. Connect iPad.
No, it's
345.
Oh, right. Okay, so let me do that. Okay, what's next?
Then it's before taxi. Beacon and nav lights on.
Okay, check.
Electric trim check.
Yeah, it's this button right there.
This?
So watch the trim wheel and pull it down and see if it moves.
Wait, I pull this down or this down?
Yeah, the button. Yeah, there we go. So
Okay.
the electric works.
Compass check. Compass. This one?
Yep. Okay, that's right.
It's working. Engine inster normal.
Engine what?
I guess it means instruments normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're still oil pressure high, but that's to be expected. It won't be by the time we finish taxing.
Okay, AC is needed.
Hey, we need it.
Radio set frequency.
Okay, let's do that. 123.05 is good.
Okay.
And the other one is 118.3 is what we're going to set for flight following. Or is it 3 or 1? I always get, yeah, that may be, Meacham's Tower is one of them, and the other one is, hang on just a second, let me see here. Frequency is 118.1. Okay, so frequencies are set. What's next?
Okay, flaps up.
Okay.
HSI nav source verify.
It is. CRS, it's good.
Okay. Altimeter set.
Okay, so what was
Which
it?
is
3031. Let's do this one now. You're used to that one.
It was 30.
Going the wrong way. There we go.
Do I press it in or does it?
31.
31.
No, just leave it.
Okay. I don't know what that says.
Flight plan, input. So we're going to go from Tango 67, and we're going to go to KGTR.
Parking brake off. I already
Okay.
did that.
All right.
Taxi, check, brakes check.
Okay. And all right.
I'm still pushing on them too. HSI turn cord check.
Yeah, we'll check that once we're taxing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's for when we're taxing. And the other thing is yoke full aft. So pull the yoke all the way back.
This one?
That's the yoke. All right, now we're going to steer it. Now, it's totally normal to want to steer with the steering wheel, but it's not. We won't go anywhere like that. It's with your feet. Now what you're going to do now is you're going to not ride the brakes too heavily, and you're going to put your hand on the throttle.
Okay.
If we need to unplug the cable here for now, and let's just get it out of the way for takeoff. Okay, so now take your feet off the brakes and steer right and left. I want you to push the right rudder quick. Okay, we're really close to the left side over here. We're about 4 feet over, so we can't veer over there anymore. I want you to push as hard as you can your right foot. Go on, push hard, push hard. There you go. Now accelerate with the throttle just a hair until you start moving. Make sure your feet are not on the brake.
Oh. Oh, God.
Okay, let go of the throttle, pull it back. I mean, there we go. Now you're going too far over here. You got to steer.
Okay.
It's a tricky kind of deal. If you want to, I'll steer primarily.
Yes, please.
And you can feel it, what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay, but your hand always stays on the throttle during this time. And we're looking, making sure nobody's out in front of us and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to turn, and you're going to need to throttle up a little bit. The other thing is that there's what's called differential braking. Okay, pull back a little. That's a little bit much. Oh, but we'll give it more now. You got to get us up the hill. And you can see how I kind of have to ride the pedals. Okay, slow it down. Okay, look left. We're going to hit the brakes and slow down a little bit. Pull back, though. If I'm hitting the brakes, I don't want to have throttle in there. You're defeating the purpose and you're burning your brakes. Okay, let's go a little bit more now. We're going to watch this little Cooper here. Okay, pull out again. We're down the hill. So anticipate kind of what you need. We're looking for traffic. Clear right, and then we're going to turn hard. Also, if you do a little bit of brake when you turn, it'll help you turn. And throttle in a little bit. We're dying here.
Sorry.
Okay, that's too much. Now pull it out a little bit. There you go.
Find the happy medium here.
Yeah. So, doing good.
6 traffic, Centaury, 1 Alpha Charlie's 4 miles north of
good.
Hicks, inbound, landing straight in for 14 Hicks.
Okay, so I am not a CFI, so I'm mentoring or coaching Alicia here, kind of like a first lesson kind of thing, but it's not for pay, it's not loggable, she's not paying me. I'm getting ready for my CFI test, so this is a good chance for me to, let's pull the throttle back all the way. We're going too fast, and let's watch this truck. I'm going to veer a little bit to the right. You can feel with the rudder pedals what I'm doing. And watch that wing. We're not going to hit him. Okay, good. Okay, now we're doing runway 14, so we're going to pull up right here and do our run up.
Okay.
And that's what you're always going to do. Now, a fast walk is what they say a good taxi speed is. I'm probably a little faster than that. I like to be, but just so you know, a fast walk.
This is a fast walk, right?
Yeah, I like this speed right here. Okay, now anticipating a turn, pull the throttle all the way out. Go, and we're going to begin our turn and follow the line. We're going to try to be on the center of the line. The difference with cars, you try to stay within the lines. You want to be on top of the lines for it. That's kind of like a safe thing. Now let's give a little bit more gas and go right up here. Okay, now let it out. Okay, this is a good spot right here. We don't want to get too close to the runway. We know that Tabria is on final. We can see him right there. Okay, so pull back a little bit. Let's do the next thing on the checklist.
Tabria, 1 Alpha Charlie, final, runway 14, full stop landing, Hicks.
Run up, fuel selector switch.
Okay, so we're going to switch over to the right side.
Okay. Rudder trim set.
Nope, now you mix to before takeoff, so stay with one group.
Flight instrument check.
Okay, so flight instruments, pressure's good, and a little low because we're at 730. I like to keep it, 1,000 RPM is your good sitting point, okay, in this plane.
Okay, oil temp green.
They're green, right there.
EDM.
The CHTs are the white numbers here. That's the cylinder head temperature.
It says plus 200.
Yeah, we want to make sure they're warm enough to do it. A lot of times if you do your run up too soon, the engine's too cold. Okay, what's next?
Mixture in.
Okay, let's do it.
What does that mean?
Push the button in and push it in. There you go, mixture's in.
Okay, brakes on.
Okay, put the brakes on. with your feet. There you go.
Experimental 14.
It's real important to do that because you're about to throttle up. You'd go forward if you did. While somebody's landing, that would be really bad. Okay, so what is the next thing?
Throttle 1700 RPM.
All right, let's make that happen.
That's this one.
So throttle up and watch your RPM. Going up to 17. You're way past it. Don't go so fast. Now right there, a little bit more. Right there is good. It's okay if it's not exact. So now, hold this button in for 3 seconds.
And Mississippi 2,
now
Mississippi
that's good.
3, Mississippi 2.
It's normalized. Now, you're going to check your mags. Do 2 clicks to the left with the key.
Okay.
We're watching. We got a 70 turn. Okay, now back all the way. And then do 1 click to the left. We're checking 1 set of mags. That looks good. Back to the center. Okay, now prop. We're going to pull it all the way out, and be ready to push it. You got it. When you pull it out, go right back in when you hear it labor. Okay, pull it out. No, push the button in to do it. Pull it out. Now back in. There you go. That's good. Now let's do it again and watch our pressure, oil pressure. All right, I'll watch it right here. Go ahead. And it dipped a little bit, and we're not getting it. Do one more time. The first time we're going to do it 3 times, and no oil on the windscreen. Okay, good. All right, next up, quick.
I don't know.
Suction is good, amps are good. All right, now let's go back to 1,000 RPM.
Okay.
No,
that's
the other way. Okay, there we go. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and hit this and clear it. Yeah, I'm kind of drinking from a water hose here. I feel you. All right, so engine check. Okay, now we're also going to check EDM. I did that. Okay, and nearest, that's not working, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Traffic RV.
Autopilot check. I'm going to just do it real quick.
West of the runway pass over midfield.
Okay, autopilot is checked. Elevator rudder trim is checked. Flaps are set to 10. Flight control's free and correct. This is real important here that we can move everything as far as we need to. Also, you can check your rudder trab off your right shoulder back there off of the rudder. Okay, what's next?
Seatbelts.
Okay, they're secure. Windows are closed. Let's close your window. Okay.
That's not on the list.
It is. It's coming up. Transponder 12. Radios are set.
Flight plan set.
Set.
Altitude set.
Oh, set the altitude for 15.5. Push in the button until you get magenta up here. There you go. Now.
What was it? 15.5?
Yeah, 15.5. I want to go high because of winds.
$11, $12, $13.
Traffic RV 42 November is turning left. That way, runway 14, full stop.
Just leave it or press it in?
No, you can leave it. It'll come off in a second, or you can push it.
Transponder set.
Traffic Cessna 210N is holding shallow runway 324 landing traffic.
3-2. Holy cow. Okay.
Transponder set.
Cherokee and Higgs, could you scoot up just a little bit, slide by you?
Okay, we got to get going. We got a traffic jam.
Traffic RV 42 November, left base, runway 14, full stop.
Altitude strobes on.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, AC off, boost. Okay, we're ready here. I want you to shadow me on the controls.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Traffic RV 42 November, turning final runway 14, full stop.
Hicks traffic, Centurion at 14. We'll wait for the landing traffic. Is there somebody down there at 32? I can't see.
There was one landed. Yeah, we are at 32 departing to the north, but you can go ahead first. Okay, traffic at 32. Are you holding short? Yes, we are. All right. 42 November is landing 14, full stop.
That's a cool looking one.
Yeah, that's an RV. It's a home built kit. Okay, I don't see any traffic coming. We're going to wait for him to clear, and then I'm going to announce. Just because it's gotten crowded and everything else, just shadow what I'm doing, and we'll do a more in-depth takeoff for you on that next time or something.
I liked your analogy of like drinking through a water hose.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it felt like.
Hicks traffic, Centurion's entering 14. We're going to do a hold 'em, line up and wait for the RV to clear. Hicks. Lights, camera, and action. Nobody coming on final.
Hicks traffic, RV42 to Memphis, clear.
Hicks traffic, Centurion 14 for a north departure. We'll do a right turnout, Hicks. Bill's on the floor. Okay, full power, we're at 37. Interesting. Okay, I want to be rotate. We're at rotate speed now. There we are.
Hey, Hicks traffic, Cherokee's holding short of 14 for departure. Down there on the south end, if you're ready to go, I'll wait.
We are ready to go, thanks. Hicks traffic, Cessna 28240.
Hey, flaps coming up.
324 northbound departure.
Got birds off to the right. Hicks traffic, Centurion doing a right turnout to the north. Hicks. Okay, now I'm going to come back on my manifold pressure.
Skyhawk 210N enters your uniform about a mile and a half to the east, kind or a left downwind for a 14 Hicks.
Okay, so there's somebody out there.
Yep.
Just calling in. Let's be looking.
I'll keep an eye out.
Go to flight plan here. You can see them show up here if their transponder's working. Okay, I'm going to go back to 2500 and 30 on the manifold.
Hicks traffic 90 uniform is entering a left downwind for a 14 Hicks.
Hicks traffic, Centurion is going to leave the pattern to the north. Last call, Hicks.